So Kenny, you've got your own sports rehab clinic through in Glasgow, but you've agreed to come through to Forthbank to help out Stirling Albion with the COVID officer role. Could you talk us through your role?
Yeah, Stuart Brown and Colin Rowley asked me about 2 weeks ago. We had a COVID officer in place, but unfortunately due to family circumstances he had to resign from the role. We needed somebody in fairly quickly with the legislation changing on a daily basis, and they asked me, obviously part of the medical team here for a long time now, if I'd be interested in helping out. Thankfully, with being self-employed I can make decisions like that, and I've stepped into the breach to help make sure that we've got all the fundamentals in place when it comes to the appropriate legislation.
So we're here at training, Kenny, training night here at Forthbank. Could you talk us through what happens as the players arrive to training?
Yeah, as the players arrive at training, they have to wait in their car until they're signalled through. They arrive in single file, socially distanced of course, electronically take their temperature. If they pass the test, they get in to training, socially distanced. There's designated seats that they sit in for training until everybody's in, until the manager speaks to them. Anybody who's above a certain temperature, not that it's happened thankfully at this club, that we invite them to go back to their car for 15 minutes, come back down again, but I'll take them aside from the rest of the group, obviously, temperature test them. If it's still higher than average, we'll send them home and ask them to call their GP or the club doctor for advice from there.
So during training we've seen Johnny Knox go around with the, is it electrostatic cleaning for the footballs? How's that? Is that a great help during training? Absolutely,
yeah, it's the old Ghostbusters pack that he puts on. Johnny's the only one who's allowed to touch the kit. He puts it out and brings it in, goes along and sprays it all to make sure that everybody's safe, and that's the balls, the markers, the cones, the goalposts, etc. So we're trying to put everything in place so it's as safe as possible, this environment for the players and the staff.
Are you confident going into the season that we've got everything in place ready COVID wise to be as safe as we possibly can?
Absolutely. Everybody in this environment is a priority for us, whether it's players, staff, board members, volunteers, whoever. We are trying to make it a safety zone, and we're trying our very best, and I'm more than confident that we're going to have it spot on.
Thank you very much, Kenny.
You're welcome, mate.